Hey there! Welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of life editing. I'm Sage Grayson, a former book editor turned life coach. I help ambitious career women edit their habits, routines, and mindsets to balance their happiness at work and home. I'm a life editor, and so are you. Each day for the 12 days leading up to Christmas, I'm sharing a different tip to help you edit your life. Why the celebration? Well, I've got 2 big announcements for the end of the year. First, if you join my Life Editor Clubhouse membership site at the $99 silver level by January 1st, you will be considered a legacy member. And that means you can lock in your subscription rate for as long as you remain in the clubhouse. And you will keep access to 3 programs that will be removed early next year, including Life Editing for Beginners, Startup in 60, and the 2016 Life Editor Weekend videos. Second, the printed versions of my popular 2017 edited year planners are only available through January 1st. So act fast to get your copies of these gorgeous full-color glossy page planners that are 100% made in the USA. Best of all, shipping is free anywhere in the world. Today I want to share a behind-the-scenes peek at one of the dozens of classes in the Life Editor Clubhouse. In the class, An Edited Mind, you'll learn how to overcome fear, self-doubt, and imposter syndrome so that you can live a perfectly edited life. Let's go!
So getting into the 3 kinds of fear. Let's start with fear of failure. Yes, this is the most common fear, the what if everything goes wrong? Yes, and there's a lovely picture of Homer Simpson making cereal and it gets caught on fire, but for some reason. So what if everything goes wrong? What if you try to lose weight and you fail and you end up gaining it all back? Or you start running and you sprain your ankle? Or what if you start your own business and you lose your life savings? Or what if you try to communicate and have a better relationship with your husband, but instead he wants a divorce? Like, what if everything goes wrong? That's the fear of failure. Now, the fear of failure makes you procrastinate because you don't want to face that failure. You don't want to apply for that promotion and then not get it and have to face your boss and be so embarrassed. You don't want to tell everyone, hey, I'm on this new diet and I'm trying to lose weight, and then not lose weight and have everyone be like, ha, 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 she didn't lose the weight. You don't want to tell people that you're going to clean up your house and get rid of all of the clutter and then have them come over for a party and realize your house is still trashed. You don't want to experience that failure, so you procrastinate. You don't do the things that could lead you to an outcome, positive or negative. You just don't do anything. You procrastinate. Oh, I'm not gonna start my diet because I don't want to fail, or I don't want to stretch myself at work because what if I fail? Or I don't want to finish that digital guide that I was going to sell for my business because what if I fail? But then it leads to your failure. Yeah, you're procrastinating, pushing things off, not looking at the problem leads you to your failure. Many of you will recognize this as the self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah. And some of you more cynical folks will say, well, see, I knew I was going to fail and then I failed. Wah, wah. Like, it's pretty sad. I don't want you to live your life fearing failure. Here's the thing. You're going to fail sometimes. I fail all the time. Almost daily, I'm failing in some way. It's okay. It's okay to be human. Here's a great way that you can edit your fear of failure. I want you to think about what have you learned from failure in the past. Really, stick with me. Think about a time that you have failed in the past. What have you learned from it? I mean, yeah, it sucked in the moment, but I bet there was something you learned from it. Maybe you fell off your bike over and over and over again, but you kept getting back up and you kept trying until you were able to learn how to ride a bike. Maybe that taught you to be persistent, to keep trying for the things that you want. Maybe you didn't get a job that you really, really wanted, but thankfully, because you didn't get that job, you were available to get a different job that was even better. So think about that. What have you learned from failure? How has failure actually helped you be a better person? Along the same lines, I want you to think of what's the worst that could happen if you fail? Not trying to freak you out, but I want you to list out the worst things that could happen if you fail. So I wrote a blog post about this a while ago, which is about one of my fears. I have a fear of bears, or more specifically, I have a fear of being eaten alive by bears. Just saying that out loud sounds so ridiculous, but I would imagine like the worst thing that could happen is I would be driving in my car and then I would get a flat tire, get into an accident, and I'd be on the side of the road, and then bears would come out of the woods and drag my bloody body out of the car and then eat me, and then the bears would choke on my bones, and then the bears would die, and then I would have the guilt of killing the bears, and it just went on and on and on. And that's the thing. This is the thing about worst case scenarios. They are just so ridiculous when you actually say them out loud.
I hope you enjoyed that behind-the-scenes peek at An Edited Mind, one of dozens of classes in the Life Editor Clubhouse. Remember, if you join the Life Editor Clubhouse at the $99 silver level by January 1st, you will be considered a legacy member. And that means you can lock in your rate for as long as you remain in the Clubhouse. And you will keep access to 3 programs that will be removed in the new year, including Life Editing for Beginners, Startup in 60, and the 2016 Life Editor Weekend videos. Click the link below this video for more information about joining the Life Editor Clubhouse. This is day 3 of the 12 days of life editing. I'll see you tomorrow for another life editing tip.